are going to be creating this cute little caterpillar today. So you will have a piece of paper that looks like this, and you will have a background color. You can pick whatever color you want. So if you notice, we have 6 circles here. So you're going to do some very specific things in each one of these circles. The very first thing I want you to do, though, is we're going to do his face. If you can read, it actually says face right here. So we are going to go ahead and make his face so we don't forget that he needs a face. And you can use whatever color you want. So maybe I want a little red face, and you can do whatever little eyes you want to do. Doesn't matter, it's your picture. Do a mouth, we can do a nose. You can do his face however you want to. Alright, so now we are going to do this says horizontal. So we are going to do horizontal lines. These are lines that go this way. You can use whatever color you want. You can make thick lines. You can hold your marker on its side and make thick lines. You can make thin horizontal lines. Hold it on its feet, on its tippy toes. All right, now we're going to do some vertical lines. Again, you can use whatever color you want. You can do thick. You can do thin. Perfect. All right, and then those curvy lines. You remember those curvy lines? Like heels. We're going to do some curves. And you can either go this way with your curves, or you can go this way with your curves. We're just going to make some curvy lines. All right, and then we're going to do some diagonals. We're going to do some really cool diagonals. Those are slanty lines. Slanty. Perfect. All right, and then some angle lines, but here is where you can just do whatever kind of lines you want. Maybe you like those mountains. Maybe you like loop-de-loos. Maybe you like those castles that we did. Any kind of lines that you want to do. Maybe the Mickey Mouse. You can do whatever kind of lines you want. Alright, so when you're done with that, you are going to cut out your pieces. But this is what I want you to do. I want you to bubble cut each one of these pieces out. Okay, I don't know if your teachers have taught you about bubble cutting, but we're just going to cut it out just like maybe a little pre-K'er would. We're just going to cut it out. We're going to leave all that white because we need a smaller piece so that we can do detail. Okay, so you're going to cut out all of your pieces, bubble cut. Alright, so you should have pieces that look like this. We just don't want a big honking piece of paper while we're trying to cut. We want it in little pieces because then you can do some detailed cutting. If I've got a smaller piece in my hand, then I can steer it. Watch how I steer. I'm actually spinning. I'm spinning. I'm not even hardly moving my scissors at all. I'm taking it and I'm spinning it. Just like this. And those of you that do not know how to correctly use your scissors, make sure your thumb should always be up. Don't try to cut like this with your thumb down. You always want to cut with your thumb up. And your thumb goes in the smaller one, and your fingers go inside of the bigger little hole. We've got a big hole and we've got a smaller hole. And make sure your thumbs are always up when you're cutting. All right. So you are going to cut out every single one of your pieces. Look how I'm steering it. I'm steering it and I'm really giving it a really nice haircut. Perfect. And you're going to do this with every single one. You are then going to take all of your trash and you are going to wrinkle it up and you're going to throw it in the trash. We don't want to work with a lot of trash around us. Okay, so this is what it should look like when you're done cutting. You've got all your little pieces. You have your background paper and you don't have any trash. Alright, so we're going to be using glue today. And today, what I want you to do is we're only going to be using 4 baby drops of glue. And I'm going to show you how to do it. But first I want to kind of arrange, how do I want my little caterpillar on the page? Some people had theirs going up a tree. It was really cool. So you can arrange them however you want. So maybe I want my caterpillar... Maybe I kind of want him like this. Alright, so you can kind of arrange him how you want him to go. And then what you're going to do is you're going to flip your little circle over, and I want 4 baby drops of glue. Watch. barely squeezing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 baby drops. I'm going to glue it, and I'm going to wait until I get all of them glued, and then I will do my massaging technique. Remember, we flip it over and massage its back, but I'm going to get them all glued first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, so here we go. I've glued all my pieces down. I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to massage its back. I like this one. Massage its back. That is glue time, glue grab time. Okay, we're giving it enough time to grab. It doesn't take a whole lot of glue. You need more time. We just have to give it a little bit of time. We have to give it a little bit of pressure. Okay? All right, so here's the fun part. Now we're going to do all those beautiful little details, and you can choose whatever colors you'd like to do this. I'm going to give my caterpillar feet first. And to give him feet, we are simply going to do an upside down V. Can everyone do an upside down V? And then we're going to put some little ovals in his little shoes right there. And we're going to do this with all of the circles. Oops, there's my upside down V. There's his little feet. I'm not going to do his, I made a mistake. That's okay, because I'm going to show you how to fix that, because I'm going to go over that with grass. I'm not going to put it on his face, though. I don't think he's got feet on his face. I don't know. He might, but I'm not going to put feet on his face. All right, upside down V, little ovals. Oh, I did it again. That's okay. Upside down V. Now, you're going to be working slow. Miss Rucker's kind of working fast. Upside down V, little ovals. All right, so there's his feet. Now I'm going to show you a simple little way to do grass. We're just going to go up and crisscross, crisscross, up. I'm just going down from the bottom, and I'm crisscrossing grass. And look, I went over that little mistake. You can't even see it. Perfect. So I'm going to do some grass. Maybe I want to do a sun. Maybe I want a little orange sun right there. You could make a little butterfly. If you wanted to do a little butterfly, some little butterfly wings. You could do a butterfly. You could do a tree. I had some boys and girls put a tree on the side. You could be creative and do whatever you want. Maybe I want some birds flying in the sky. I have chalk on the back counter. If you want clouds, you can go get you a piece of chalk, and you can actually create you a few little clouds. Just kind of blend it in. I like to put the chalk on its belly and rub. If you would like a few clouds, you may go get a piece of chalk and give yourself a few clouds, but just make sure you put the chalk back in the blue bucket when you're done. All right, and then you can do whatever details you want. Some people made their caterpillar a girl with little eyelashes, so have fun.